A good manager reduces chaos. A bad one creates it. Then they schedule a meeting to talk about the chaos they created. This simple, cyclical trap is one of the most powerful and least understood forces in modern work. We hire managers to bring order and clarity, to act as a focusing lens for the talent on their teams. A great manager is an editor. A great manager is a shield. A great manager is a guide. They clear the path of bureaucratic rubble and protect their team from organizational noise. They ensure every person knows which direction is north. When this works, teams gain momentum. Individuals find purpose. The work improves in quality and speed. But something has gone terribly wrong. A vast and growing number of managers have become agents of the very chaos they were meant to quell. They litter the path with new obstacles, distractions, and a constant stream of meetings, reports, and dashboards. This is not progress. It is the performance of progress. The manager trap. Appearance over actual work. Useful management is an exercise in subtraction. Its goal is to remove friction, eliminate ambiguity, and strip away non-essential tasks so that the team can concentrate on what truly matters. A useful manager absorbs the chaotic spray of priorities and translates them into a small, clear set of objectives, the what and the why, then empowers the team to figure out the how. Their job is to create an environment where smart people can take initiative without needless oversight. They demystify strategy, breaking goals into concrete steps that make sense to builders and to those serving the customer. They stand guard, deflect random requests, cancel pointless meetings, push back on shifting deadlines. They measure what counts, shipped value and outcomes, not hours in meetings or reports filed. Management theater is an exercise in addition, a ritual of visible busyness. Reports, charts, and approval chains that serve the manager's need to be seen. It is the illusion of control masquerading as leadership. Imagine a software team finally untangling a complex technical problem. Suddenly, an urgent calendar notification pops up. The manager shares a 30-slide presentation, disruptive innovation, future-proofing our ecosystem. No decisions are made. No blockers are removed. The rest of the day is lost to regaining context, while a summary goes upward. Elsewhere, a marketing specialist needs $50 for a stock photo. She fills a form. Manager approval waits in back-to-backs. The director is on a plane. The deadline is today. She spends the afternoon chasing signatures instead of shipping the campaign. The system prevents a risky $50 purchase while wasting hundreds of dollars in salary. A manager with a real-time dashboard asks to keep a close eye on KPIs, yet priorities never change. The dashboard is a prop. It gives a feeling of control, not actual control. Then the cheerleader manager. Relentless optimism, glowing futures, no plan. Overused praise becomes a performance that obscures real problems. To effectively diagnose the problem, it helps to categorize the archetypes of performative management. First, the meeting summoner, power from a packed calendar, conversation as a substitute for action, status stand-ups that could be emails, ideation that goes nowhere, pre-meetings for the meeting, 30-minute fragments that destroy deep work. Second, the dashboard curator, obsessed with data aesthetics, charts, graphs, color-coded cells, and hours of manual updates. Measurement is mistaken for management. The dashboard becomes a beautiful artifact of control. More dials, not more speed. Third, the approval gatekeeper, operating from mistrust. Nothing moves without their sign-off. Momentum is dictated by availability. Initiative withers. Dependence ensures their indispensability. Fourth, the strategy poet, master of jargon and frameworks, synergistic roadmaps, paradigm-shifting platforms, vision that inspires the room, but never becomes today's priorities. The strategy lives and dies in PowerPoint. Castles in the air, no blueprint on the ground. Fifth, the professional cheerleader, relentless positivity, effusive praise, icebreakers, used to avoid hard conversations. When burnout or technical debt hits, a pep talk is not support. Teams need acknowledgement and real help. Too much cheer becomes hollow performance, hiding a void of substantive leadership. If management theater is so wasteful, why does it persist? Leaders are too far from the work to judge quality directly. They rely on signals, a full calendar, detailed reports, polished decks, visible activity that is easy to reward. Meanwhile, the quiet work of removing obstacles goes unnoticed. Systems diffuse risk, not create value. Approvals, checks, and balances make the org feel safe and justify more middle layers. The company, fearing liability, rewards added process and grows its own complexity. Measure the wrong things, get the wrong behaviors, invent initiatives, demand excruciating reports. As long as we track meetings and reports instead of customer outcomes and shipped product, performers outrank progress makers. Finally, fear. Managers worry that trusting teams will look like doing nothing. So they schedule meetings, ask for reports, and demand approvals. Defensive rituals to prove necessity. Rational actors in a dysfunctional system that values the appearance of control over the reality of trust. Every new layer of management imposes a tax on productivity. It isn't visible on a balance sheet. It's paid daily in delays, miscommunications, and wasted effort. The first installment, handoff cost. Minutes between peers become memos and meetings across layers. Each handoff risks lost context, distorted details, and evaporating urgency. Second, the approval tax. More layers mean more gatekeepers. Progress crawls, autonomy dies, risk-taking fades. People wait for instructions. Third, the translation tax. Work is repackaged for each managerial consumer. Pure waste. The product doesn't improve, only the story does. Teams become a communications agency for their managers. Layers obscure responsibility. Failures bounce up and down, never fixed at the root. Reactive fire drills replace proactive building. Upward perception over downward results. The hierarchy tax multiplies friction until the org feels like it's running in mud. It is tempting to vilify these managers. Some create chaos to justify themselves. But many act from fear, rewarded by systems that value performance over progress. They are trapped too. Change requires redesigning the system. Leaders must change the rules of the game, hire and promote for clarity, decisiveness, and the courage to subtract. Reward managers who say no, cancel standing meetings, and remove noise. Base promotions on tangible team results. Measure value, not activity. If you're drowning in noise, you're not alone. See the theater. Ask, what is the goal of this meeting? Who is the audience for this report? What decision will this data help us make? Show value by what you ship, not documents. Quietly push for clarity. Politely decline purposeless meetings. Find managers who reduce chaos. Learn from them. Organizations are human systems. Incentives, fear, belonging. Share small stories. Build a collective view of what to cut. Dismantle the theater, one prop at a time. If you've ever worked under management that created more process than progress, subscribe. Comment, what's the most useless thing a manager ever made you do?